What's up, guys? Happy Friday and happy summer hours Friday to me. If you've been around since last summer, you know that at my new job, well, it's not so new anymore, I've been there for a year and a half, we have a summer hours program. So 3 Fridays out of the month, we get off at 1:30 instead of our usual 4:15, and that started today. We do it from Memorial Day to Labor Day. So I am jazzed because I love summer hours. It's amazing. But Ben Ramos, my boy over at Sofrito in My Soul, inspired me to have some Panda Express because he just did a Panda Express video and it looked so good. Brent's out of town this week and he has another dang race. The kid is just racing so much. So while he does that, I do this. So I got some Panda. I've only once in my life gotten a plate like this. Normally it's way too much, but I figure I'll have half an hour for lunch, half later for dinner. I'm so smart. So I got the orange chicken, we got steamed rice. I did half steamed, half fried, and then beef and broccoli. And I feel stoked about it. I think the last time I did this was maybe last summer. I know I did a Panda Express plate during the pandemic. I'm positive of that. A little beef, a little brock. Normally with beef and broccoli, I feel like they give me 2 pieces of beef and a ton of broccoli. But this time there's a decent amount of beef. It's hot today, guys. I'm probably gonna get very hot very fast. It's 88 degrees here. Okay, it was just rice. I thought some orange chicken sauce fell on me and I was about to cry. How's it going? So good. I'm so hungry. I've been eating like a complete piece of crap lately. I'm gonna be completely honest. Ever since my challenge ended, I've been eating what I want when I want. And I'm feeling it. But this weekend while Brent's gone, I think I'm going to make a bunch of lunches for next week. So that I can be ready to go with some healthy options. I also got cream cheese rangoons. These are very hot. Hot. Oh no. Okay. Interesting topic of discussion. Wow, it's really, really warm. It's 88 degrees and sunny, so I'm kind of on fire. But my sister just sent, my mom and sister and I have a group text string called No Boys Allowed, and she just sent an interesting article to us in there. about compatibility versus chemistry, and how relationships that are like just hot and steamy and like they consume your thoughts and you hope every text is from them, and you just like spend all night talking to them and it feels like no time has gone by at all, and you're just like very super into them and stuff. Like that's chemistry. That's like when you have a lot of chemistry with someone. And then a relationship where you have similar life goals, similar values, you agree on like the really big, fundamental, important stuff, like a super deep friendship. You've already been through some kind of hard stuff together. Like that's all compatibility, and those relationships typically last longer. Like the relationships that have high chemistry typically fizzle out unless they also have a lot of compatibility. So I asked them, I was like, in your relationships, because both my mom and my sister are married, I asked them in their relationships if ideal is 50-50, like an even split, 50% compatible, 50% chemistry, how would you rate your relationships? Like ideally in a marriage you want 50-50, so that it stays like steamy and like fun and fresh, but also you want a lot of compatibility so that you can like go the distance, you know what I mean? Anyhow, so I'm curious, what are your guys' thoughts on that? I've definitely had relationships where it was mostly chemistry. It was just like a lot of heat, and like probably my last relationship before I dated Brent was like that. He and I had a lot of like little stuff in common, and we were compatible when it came to hobbies and interests and food preferences and that kind of stuff. But on the big issues, like on deeper, more life stuff, we disagreed a lot, like very like extremely, and so we knew essentially that our relationship was doomed from the start, because without compatibility in those areas, that's just, you're not setting yourself up for success long term. So while that relationship was like very fun and yeah, steamy would be a good way to describe it. It was just, we had a lot of fun together, and he's a really awesome person, but we both knew that it was like gonna be a short-term thing, because you can't, you can't. So anyway, but then I've had other relationships where we're awesome friends and we love spending time together. We have a lot in common, but missing an element of steam, of chemistry. So I've experienced both. Oh. But curious on your thoughts. Curious if you've had any relationships not work out because you were missing chemistry or compatibility. I love talking about those things with people. Just today, I asked Ashley, if you don't know who Ashley is, we have a snack channel together. Shh, damn it, Ma. We met at work, but she's like become one of my very best friends. I was asking her, I want to break up this chunk of broccoli. Do you see this? It's like hanging on by a thread. I asked her, if you were a lesbian, which, because we're talking about Pride Month and how we want to like go do some Pride activities or something. I'm sorry, I'm trying to break up this piece of broccoli and it's not breaking. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset right now. Got it. Okay. So I asked her, like, if you were a lesbian and you were attracted to women, she's married to a dude, do you think you'd be more into like a woman on like your same level of femininity, or do you think you'd be more into someone who has a more masculine vibe than you, or do you think you'd be into someone who's like more feminine than you and just like very like girly and just like super beautiful? Because I'm kind of obsessed with Sedona Prince. If you're not on TikTok or you don't follow women's basketball, which I don't really follow women's basketball. I love basketball, but women's basketball just isn't super fascinating to me, which shame on me. She got a lot of popularity during the NCAA tournament because of the injustices between the men's tournament and the women's tournament. Sorry, I'm all over the place in this video. But I developed a bit of a crush on Sedona, and I just love this Sedona Prince girl. She's 6'7", basketball player. She made an appearance in my dreams. It's nothing weird. I may have talked about it on here. Anyway, so I was telling Ashley, like, I think I'd be into someone like super tall, muscular, athletic, maybe more masculine than feminine. I don't know. Human nature. Just interesting things to think about. I also just read Untamed by Glennon Doyle, and her story is super fascinating. I don't know if you read that story. I know anything about her, but she was married to this guy for so many years, had 3 kids together. He cheated on her. She wrote a book about how she fixed her marriage and they made it through like the infidelity and stuff. And then while she was on a tour for that book, she fell in love with Abby Wambach, who is a women's soccer player. Amazing. Love that woman. She's incredible. And I get it. Abby's this like good looking, tall, muscular, athletic, attractive woman. So I get it. Not that I don't want that to come across as insensitive. I feel like a lot of people are very on edge these days. I just mean, as a woman, a straight woman, who can also appreciate and can find other women attractive, I'm very into the Sedona Prince, Abby Wambach type of female. Anyway, what are you guys up to this weekend? Does it feel like summer where you are? Guys, I thought I was gonna be saving this. I'm real hungry. I might have some rice left over, but these broccoli chunks are too big. I can't eat all that in one bite. Why is that one thing? Look at this. Not cool. Anyway, what are you guys doing this weekend? Does it feel like summer where you are? Today is National Donut Day. So, happy National Donut Day. We got donuts at work. They were delicious. In Kansas City, the best donut place is Lamar's. Steven and John probably know what I'm talking about. Lamar's is so good. So we got Lamar's donuts today. Last bite. Sorry about that. Let's have a fortune cookie. Okay. There we go. Interesting, based on what we just talked about. Probably can't read that. A partnership shall prove successful for you. All right, I'm gonna peace out. It's getting very hot in my car. I'm on fire. So I'm gonna go. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna do a lot of reading, a lot of cleaning. I'm packing for my last trip because I still haven't. Have a good one, guys.